Our cameras on one man. Following a hat-trick, does he have another big performance in him this time? Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson.
Cheers. Good luck. Again. Hey. Good game. Have a great day. Thanks. Again. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Good game, my friend. Good luck.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But somebody has to step in to join those two midfield players. It could be one of the fullbacks or it could be one of the centre-halves. So keep an eye out for that.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, when they don't have possession... Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough. Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Hat-trick! Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Avalanche of goals, no let up here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
is the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But somebody has to step in to join those two midfield players. It could be one of the fullbacks or it could be one of the centre-halves. So keep an eye out for that. Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough. Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And just look at that strike. He opens up his body and makes a really clean contact with the ball. A great finish. Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back at that.
Well, it's a decent goal, but the defenders certainly played their part. Where were they? They were absolutely all over the place.
Magnificent!
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
So the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
The atmosphere is building. This one is always a classic, but what drama will we have for you today? Don't go anywhere. We'll see you for all the action on EA TV.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much ready to bring you the...
Great. Good luck. Good luck.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how their two midfield players cope in there today, because they look very isolated. Yes, they're good athletes and skillful players, but it's asking an awful lot of them.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's a defensive-looking lineup, but if the wing-backs break forward, the midfield can get close to the front pair, and the front two can link up with each other, they should still cause problems today. Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Converted.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Now they can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that. Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
And it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
There it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Cameras trained on one man. A hat-trick in his last game. Can he continue that red-hot form? Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Just can't stop him today.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, as you can see, he gets a bit lucky here. The deflection just had the keeper wrong-footed, but he won't worry about that. Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
Up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and then he's so calm with the finish. Cool as you like to round the keeper, and he slots it away so nicely. It's a really good goal. Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish. Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
To the quality of that performance.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
For them.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.